Welcome to another episode of our match day prediction show. Yeah, this match day 6. Yeah, I wasn't able to do match day prediction show 5. That was match day 5. I wasn't able to do a show on that because I was very, very, very busy. But sorry about that. But we just had to skip that. So now we are back to our prediction show, and this is our match day 6. And the fixtures that I selected for match day 6 are Brentford versus Manchester United, Chelsea versus Brighton, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool, Man City versus Burnley, Tottenham versus Wolves, then Newcastle versus Arsenal. Yeah, let's start with the Brentford Man United. Yeah, that stadium is a very, very difficult stadium to play. But I think that stadium was difficult for Manchester United and other teams to play very well, because it was difficult for teams to play there well because of Thomas Frank. And now Thomas Frank has left there for Tottenham. So this new coach is still struggling with the Brentford side. So I'm not expecting it to be that tough. But Manchester United is a club that you can't predict. You can't just predict Manchester United. You don't know what to expect from them. Today they will play well. Tomorrow they will not play well. Like, look at the game they played last week against Chelsea. See the way they perform. Can they carry that to Brentford? Only time will tell, because you cannot predict Manchester United. And if you look at their head-to-head, Manchester United have won 5 times, Brentford twice, then two draws. And if you look at their last 5 meetings, we have 1 win for Brentford, a draw, then 3 wins for Manchester United. So Manchester United has dominated this fixture. So I'm expecting it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough game for Manchester United. But I want them to carry. I'm hoping that they carry that momentum, or that momentum against Chelsea to Brentford. So I hope they win. But my prediction, I'm predicting a Manchester United win, and my prediction is 2-1. Yeah, Manchester United last season lost at Brentford. They lost there at Brentford. I think it was 4-3. Yeah, 4-3. But I'm predicting Manchester United to win this weekend at Brentford. So my prediction is 2-1. So the next one is Chelsea versus Brighton. This is going to be a tough game. With the way Brighton is playing this season, disappointing people like the way they disappointed Manchester City, I'm expecting them to give Chelsea a test. And Chelsea recent I think they've not won. They lost to Bayern, they lost to Manchester United, and they drew to Brentford. Yeah, but they won their Carabao Cup game. So it's going to be a very, very tough game for Chelsea with 1 win in 4 games. Wow, it's going to be a very tough game for Chelsea. So let's look at it. Look at their head-to-head. We have 11 wins for Chelsea, 5 draws, 5 wins for Brighton. In their last 5 meetings, Chelsea have won 3 times and Brighton twice, no draws. So that's in their last 5 meetings. But I know that this game is going to be tough, but I'm predicting a Chelsea win. Chelsea will win this game by 2-1. So we have Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Yeah, I think they were the teams that played the FA Cup final last season, and Crystal Palace ended up winning. And this Crystal Palace side under Oliver Glasner, right? Yeah, that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's his name. Oliver Glasner are a very difficult team to play against. Glasner has been able to bring the best out of this Crystal Palace team. I can't remember the last time they lost a game. I can't remember. That's if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I can't remember the last time they lost a game. So it's going to be a tough one. No, not the FA Cup. Sorry, my bad. I made a mistake. Not the FA Cup. They defeated Manchester City in the FA Cup, and they defeated Liverpool in the Community Shield. Yeah, they defeated Liverpool in the Community Shield earlier this season. So now they are meeting again in the Premier League, and Glasner's side is a difficult side to play. So I'm predicting. Let me not talk about the prediction yet. Let me look at their head-to-head. The head-to-head, we have 9 wins for Palace, 19 wins for Liverpool, 5 draws. In the last 5 meetings, we have 1 win for Palace, 2 draws, and 2 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, my prediction for this draw is for this fixture is 1-1. Crystal Palace side is difficult to beat, and I can't remember the last time they lost a game. So they'll do everything possible to make sure they don't win, they don't lose rather. So, and Liverpool, sorry to say, but Liverpool fans, this is where your 100%, what I don't know what you guys call it. 100% start to the season. I think this way is going to end. Crystal Palace will end it, and I'm predicting a 1-1. Man City, next is Man City versus Burnley. If you look at their head-to-head, we have 20 wins for Manchester City, 3 draws, 1 win for Burnley. In their last 5 meetings, we have 5 wins for City, 0 draws, 0 wins for Burnley. Everything here is favoring City, and now that they have that Donnarumma in goal, to score Man City is going to be a problem for this team. So I'm predicting a 3-0 win to Man City. So the next one is Tottenham versus Wolves. If we look at their head-to-head, we have 10 wins for Tottenham, 4 draws, 9 wins for Wolves. In their last 5 meetings, wow, this is a bad one. In their last 5 meetings, we have 0 wins for Tottenham, 1 draw, and 4 wins for Wolves. Wow. But under Thomas Frank, I believe things will change. And if you look at Wolves this season, they've not performed well at all. They've not really performed well. So I feel Spurs will win. Spurs is winning this game with a clean sheet. Spurs to win by 3-0. So the last one, that's the 6th game that I have selected, is Newcastle versus Arsenal. A very, very, very tough game. Very tough game. But it's just that Newcastle this season have not really gotten themselves right. They are still struggling. They've not been Newcastle that we used to know. So, but if you look at their head-to-head, we have 8 wins for Newcastle, 9 draws, they had 33 wins for Arsenal. Their last 5 meetings is 3 wins for Newcastle, 0 draws, and 2 wins for Arsenal. So, guys, but this one I am predicting an Arsenal win. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm predicting an Arsenal win. Arsenal to win by 2-1. So these are my predictions for this weekend. Let's go over them again. Brentford, Manchester United, I predicted a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Chelsea, Brighton, I predicted a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Crystal Palace, Liverpool, my prediction was 1-1. The Man City, Burnley, I predicted a 3-0 win for Man City. Tottenham, Wolves, I predicted a 3-0 win for Spurs rather. There we have a final game. We have the Newcastle versus Arsenal, which I predicted a 2-1 win for Arsenal. So guys, these are my predictions for this weekend, and I hope I perform well this week. Match day 6. These are my predictions. So, and I hope I perform well. But if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video.